Ladies and germs. Don't normally go live on Tuesdays, but there was a fight on, so I thought, why not? And I actually have some very, very encouraging news from a very good source. If the source wasn't good, I wouldn't even bother with it. I have some very, very encouraging news as it pertains to the broadcast future of Top Rank. I have it on very, very good authority that talks have resumed between Top Rank and ESPN for a restructured deal, different from the one that they already had. Non-committal, meaning that they're not on the hook for the same money, but they would do about 12 shows this calendar year. Damn, she still got that leg brace? Yeah, I mean, she is coming up on 40. I think she either is 40 or she's coming up on 40. So Delphine is doing what she normally does, trying to corner the opponent, letting punches go. And Delphine's punches, they've never been defensible. They've never been quality punches, but they're hard. And if they land, they can do a lot of damage. What it do, Edgar? What it do? DAZN also, DAZN is in play. What I was told from a source that is very good is that if things don't work out between Top Rank and ESPN for this new restructured deal, they could end up on DAZN as soon as April. That's what I was told. And like I said, if it wasn't from a good source, I wouldn't have even bothered with the intel. So we're seeing, Carolyn's trying to box her up, but that's the thing about pressure fighters. If you need time and you need space to work, they're going to deprive you of all that. It's sort of like depriving you of oxygen. So, you're kind of fighting by holding your breath. It's already a very scrappy affair, which is how Delphine Persoon likes it, even at this advanced age. This is for the WBC super featherweight title that Alicia Baumgartner just vacated. And Carolyn did a good job of weaving under that punch and getting in with a body shot, but Delphine's still throwing. She's still fighting. Carolyn needs to land hard. Delphine is the noticeably taller, longer fighter of the two. Harder puncher as well. But Carolyn is a few years younger and somewhat fresher. Delphine Persoon does her best to make it a mess, make it a brawl. Hard to say who won that first round because Delphine was very, very busy, but the more eye-catching punches of the fight were coming from the Canadian. What it do, MW2? What it do, Highlight King? Mirage said $50. Show me some real money. That's how I know he's a broke. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about in the comment section. Carolyn already looks a little bit winded after the first round. For Delphine Persoon at her age, this is last chance saloon. You know what I mean? This is your last chance to become a world champion again. You know, hasn't held the title since Katie took her WBC in the lightweight division. So now she's trying to become a two-weight world champion. If she were to win the fight, which is not a scenario I've entertained, I might have to rank her on the Ring IQ pound for pound list. I might. Right now, she's struggling for oxygen. That's the thing. If you're trying to box her, you got to fight her off. You got to fight her off, then box a bit. What it do, coach? But yeah, I've heard it on very good authority that talks have resumed between Top Rank and ESPN for a restructured deal that would see Top Rank doing approximately 12 shows this calendar year. And if that deal doesn't work out, there is also talk of them going to DAZN by April. That's the news on Top Rank. So it would appear that they may yet land on their feet. Got you right now, Herb. I'm watching these broads battle it out on DAZN. They cost too goddamn much. That's what you got to do. You got to weave under the punches, keep the counters coming. She weaves under the shot, goes to the body, puts Delphine Persoon on the ropes. Delphine tries for a couple of shots, misses. The Canadian initiates a clinch. Slip and counter, roll and counter. That's how you got to do it. She instead weaved under the punch, initiated the clinch. It's getting crazy. Country, what it do?
What up, Jules?
Ain't shit watching these broads beat the shit out of each other in Detroit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that's what I heard, Country. Top Rank may end up coming back to ESPN after all.
Well, good. I mean, it would be bad if they disappeared. It really would. So
yeah,
I hope they do make the deal because we're so used to having them anyway. You know, I mean,
yeah.
What's boxing without
and
Bob?
That would be great. And that would be great for the calendar when you consider that you got the Zuffa stuff, the Matchroom stuff, the Queensbury stuff. If Top Rank is added back into that mix with 12 shows this year, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Shout out to Drew. How's Zurdo want to mention Jai, knowing he's Ring Magazine champion lineal and now on Zuffa bag? They big mad, Jules. I mean, when he loses belts, he's gonna feel fucking retarded. I don't know how y'all feel about that fight. I don't even like David, fellas. I don't like David, but I think Zurdo gonna lose that fight. I do. Does anybody have David winning? I mean, does anybody have Zurdo winning?
I think David wins that.
Me too.
I think they know it.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to figure they thinking, oh, because we sparred him before, we've seen him before, we've been at cruiserweight longer than him, so we got that edge that we've been up here. We're used to fighting cruiserweights where he's going to be new to the weight. Zurdo has adopted the right style to beat David. That's what you got to do. You got to move, mix it up. You got to mix it up, but you got to move too. And
the question is, does he have a high enough level though?
Now, the real question is, how's he going to deal with the speed? Because David is fast. That's what I see David, and that's kind of why I'm picking David to beat him. Well, you got to beat this bitch up.
But the question is, where is he fast?
Well, David is fast on the inside. In fairness,
yeah.
But do you see Zurdo just sticking a jab out there and just moving? Or I think Zurdo's gonna mix it up with him. I do. I think he's gonna punch with him, and he's gonna lose those exchanges because David's faster. You know.
I think Zurdo's gonna have the benefit of allowing his body to grow at the correct pace. I do think eventually that's gonna catch up to David. All those years of cutting all that weight and shit.
What I was talking about was the style that he learned, now compared to the way he was before. Is he at a high enough level to be able to contend with David?
That's
you see what I'm saying? Because you said he had the style, right?
Yeah, but that's a good question.
It's like.
I see what you mean. Like, is he well versed enough in that style to be able to beat David?
He hasn't been using that stuff. In fairness, he's looked great. You got to give him credit that he really turned it around. He used to just be a brawler, so that he can move around and use his jab and set traps. He's looked great against Chris Billum-Smith, against Arsene Goulamarian. Those are legitimate cruiserweights. They've never been anywhere else. But David is fast. That's the one thing I have to give David that I took away from the yard fight. He's fast. And if he can beat you to the punch in the exchange, he'll beat you up. Shout out to Chico. Oscar handshake deal with Simpson to rob. Exactly, bro. You know what time it is.
Hey, yo, guess what? I got fucking swerved.
By who?
You
got swerved? Yo.
Yep.
Yo, I said by who?
He said by who?
Oh no!
Wait, you said you got served?
No,
he got swerved. The Oscar De La Hoya shit.
That's funny as fuck.
I got it. I'm like, what the fuck? I got a new fire stick.
You for real, bro? That's funny.
I mean, if Oscar really gonna do fights on there, right? If he really is, right? I guess we gotta look into it.
You dedicated as fuck, bro.
It's not. I mean, I just got a brand new fire stick and it's loaded. It got everything you can imagine.
There you go.
On, it got every fucking thing. And I
Oh,
seen
I know.
some.
I
Let me
know.
holler at
Undefeated is
the
proud of you.
coach. Let me holler at the coach. Coach, just relay this to your subs. I have it on very good authority, coach. The Top Rank has resumed talks with ESPN this week. It was either today or yesterday they had those conversations. They're talking about a restructured deal. It's non-committal, so it's not like before where they're on the hook for 7 years. It's not like that. But they want to keep fucking with them. Same production team and everything. And they'll do like 12 shows this year. That's what I was told if the deal, if they can close it. If not, I'm told they may go to the zone as soon as April. That's what I was told, and it's from a very, very good source. I wouldn't bother with it if the intel wasn't good. This is from a very, very good source. You know?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you right over the target because I did speak to Carl Moretti,
Mm,
and but he didn't really say. He told me that they got something that's coming down the pipe. Keep my ears open. I'm gonna hear the big news soon,
mm,
and all the reports of Top Rank, demise and all that stuff there. He said you're gonna see what's gonna happen in a few weeks. He didn't give me details, but based on what you're saying and based on my conversation with Carl Moretti last week.
mm,
Actually, no, wait. This today is Tuesday, right?
mm-hmm,
Actually Friday. Friday.
mm,
So he was telling me, they had something in the works. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. He didn't give me any details, but
mm.
he said that it's real good news, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like we need that. Like bro, like Top Rank been around so long. It's not like they're upstart. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Like they've
smart.
been around forever,
Yeah,
man. Like
because we
come
don't
on,
need to
like
be paying pay-per-view for Japanese fights.
Well, the
No,
other thing is that I would be a little bit scared if a promoter that has been around as long as them were to go under. I ain't going front like that. Would be kind of big, bro. See, PBC hasn't been around long, so them going under it doesn't really it doesn't surprise me. Like if you look at how long they've been around approximately 10 or 11 years. They're
10 years
actually
now.
new. They're newer than a lot of the other promoters that have been in the industry. So if they were to go under, I don't really feel like that's a big loss. But Top Rank, my God, they promoted Ali, they promoted Hagler. Man, like they've been
Iron,
around
That's more of a sign of
forever.
the end
Sugar
times.
Ray.
Right. Like,
yeah, man.
Bro, come on, man.
You
Floyd
know what
Mayweather, Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding though, Jules. You brought it up. I don't want David to beat Zurdo only because that means Oscar and David are going to tag team saying Canelo's ducking him because Oscar's going to get a piece of David for this deal,
yeah, I
and
agree with that.
I'm gonna hear David and Oscar saying Canelo's ducking him for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, but the shit is that look, he just did a bunch of podcasts. So he did a bunch of podcasts saying that same shit, and it ain't even
Bro,
clicking. Don't interrupt me, bro. It ain't even clicking the way that it used to. Cause, bro, you said it too many times. Like, how many times are you gonna talk about Canelo? You about to be at cruiserweight, my guy. Cruiser.
Yes.
How the fuck you still talking about Canelo?
Because remember, Canelo said he's gonna go to Cruiser to fight Usyk.
Bro, get
nah. Did you see the interview where he says he's not gonna be satisfied until he fights his arch nemesis Canelo?
I did see that gay ass shit.
And
my
then
Bro,
God.
I'm like, how the fuck? How are you? How
Real
are you
talk, and then
Canelo's arch nemesis?
you throw Oscar in the mix once he signs, David. It's gonna get worse.
Oh
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't. No. You know why it's not gonna get worse? Because you're gonna have people that's looking for you. You see what I mean? That I think it's becoming more obvious to people that the shit is ridiculous. Even if you think Canelo is ducking, whether you think he's ducking or you don't think he's ducking, the point is that shit is not gonna happen. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not gonna happen. Now it's a guy that beat Canelo. He beat Canelo. So how the fuck is Canelo your arch nemesis? That Russian Chinese looking motherfucker beat Canelo. Focus on him. Focus on him. What's better than beating Canelo? Beating the motherfucker that beat Canelo. Right? Common sense. And Dimitri, like them Russians, Drew. Them Russians ain't about this chit chatter. I'm gonna
Rah
go
rah
back and
shit.
forth. I'm not doing it. I fight. As soon as Dimitri decides that you're a priority, but after his next two fights, because you know he got the dumbass German, and then he got Artur after that. After them two fights, when he decides that you're a priority, yeah, all this I'm gonna talk about Canelo. I'm gonna go on a podcast talk about all that shit is dead, and that's crazy eyes. Like Real Talk said, he got sex in his eyes, bro. He not.
That motherfucker got fuck me eyes, bro.
He got sucks in his eyes.
He
bro.
probably
He
was
not gonna
beating
play
his
with
wife.
you.
He just didn't leave no evidence because she
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? So this whole thing where I'm gonna spend 2, 3, 4 years talking about the same shit, that shit don't even hit like it used to, because even your fans know that. Hey, David, but the fight ain't gonna happen. The fight is not gonna happen. Like, you keep talking about it. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. He was with the white boy, Aiden Ross. Aiden tries to start up with the fucking Javante shit again. Yo, Shakur handled, and he's boring as shit. But he handled that shit like a G. Yo, I don't talk about him. He's a weirdo. Why is he a weirdo? Look, I don't talk about him. That's like, that's what you supposed to do. Like, fam, I ain't trying to sit here having a whole conversation about a motherfucker. Ain't nothing gonna happen. What are we talking about? Nothing is gonna happen. So what I'm gonna keep talking about this dude for? Shit is crazy.
That was the realest shit in boxing since fucking Brian Norman calling out them dudes trying to ask about Haney's fucking fashion. Like, bro, nobody give a fuck about this dude's fucking outfit,
fuck
bro.
about that shit, bro. Like, y'all gonna keep asking me about a dude that got 2 warrants in 2 states and he got all kind of court cases. Like, what you want me to say, homie? You know he about to get locked up, right? What you want me? Yeah, yo, if the fight, Shakur Stevenson has been talking about this dude for like, not even talking about him, but answering questions about this dude. Gotta be for 4 years now. 3, 4 years. Yeah, if the fight presents itself. Yo, what the fuck, bro? I can't say that shit. Crazy,
I want to
bro.
say, shout out to Jules for giving the old man Lara some pound for pound love.
Yeah,
He deserve it. He deserve it.
I had to, cause
You know what?
you
I
gotta
seen that
get
shit.
Yeah, because look, there were other people that I could have put there, but I'm like, yo, you know what? Lara's a motherfucker. He is what, 42 out here?
I know why you put him there, because he beat up Danny Garcia. I know why.
That was part of it. It's part of it. But he deserves it though. Like, I don't know that he was ever on the pound for pound list. I don't remember him ever being on there.
He's been a while. He's been in the game a long time. Look at how long he's been.
Yeah, you were a 2-weight world champion. Yo, you was here when Paul Williams could walk. I ain't being, don't laugh. Nobody laugh. Don't laugh.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
But he was, when he's been in the game that long, bro. Like, he deserves some flowers, bro.
Dude, what's up with this chick? She's holding like a motherfucker, man.
You know what? Real talk. You know what I'm pissed off about now?
What's good?
These motherfucking Shakur Moulignans. Well, if he fought Inoue or Loma, he'd beat him. He beat him. You see all that shit? They're mad that he's at number 3.
Nombre.
They're already starting that same shit they did with Tank with Shakur now.
No, but
listen, man.
They're doing the same shit with Shushu, because like they're like, Shushu's gonna be the first person to beat him. He's gonna be the one to expose him. Expose him where? At his 7th weight class?
Yeah,
right.
I guess that's the thing. That's what kind of irritates me. That look, if Inoue goes through a 5th division and Rafa le parte el culo, right? Or Bruce, he's young, he's fresh. Bruce beats him. You understand that's his 5th weight, right? Retards. You understand that, right? That would be his. That's the little mother. Yo, dog, you could fit Inoue in your breast pocket. Pull him out. Start shadow boxing. He's a little fucking dude, bro.
Bro, you put that little motherfucker on your desk, you'll be shadow boxing.
He's worse than me.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Good, coach.
Hey, but Jules and who else is on the panel? Country and who else?
Yep.
Herb.
It's
What's
Country,
Herb. What's up, fam?
Real
What's
talk.
good,
Country, Herb, Drew, and Real Talk.
Drew, what's up, Drew?
What's up, coach?
Hey, so this is the thing, right? I sit back, see these guys. I got a master's degree when it comes to these dudes now. These guys just like to argue hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well you don't automatically know what Shakur do. And again, but I noticed they don't like Inoue.
No,
And I'm
we
like,
don't.
bro, this dude, like, what has he done? Like, he don't
I can
Was it
speak
explain
like
that.
this?
English.
Was
I
it
can
like
explain
this on
that.
the
No,
Pacquiao? Was it like this
Let
on the
me
Facebook for Pacquiao?
I'm gonna
I don't
say
know.
this in fair. I'm gonna say this in fairness, right? The shit is they hungry for an American. They want to make America great again, for lack of a better word. They want it to
Uh-huh.
be the Americans that are dominating the sport of boxing, and no, it's not like that. And I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't know that we ever get back to that because boxing has opened up to the world. It's like literally, yes, opened up to the world, and the world stepped its game up. Whether you're talking about the amateur scene or the pro scene, look, the UK guys dominate the heavyweight division. It's just the truth. They do. We don't got a lot
Facts.
going on. At the lower weights, that's between South America, Central America, and Asia. America don't really got a presence at the lower weights. You don't really start seeing Americans really like in abundance, let's call it, until what, maybe super feather and lightweight and up, right?
around
And
the
even
weights
then,
where you're built like a middle schooler. Yeah.
Like lightweight, like 130 and up.
listen. On the real tip, I was gonna say that they're like, if you talking about skinny motherfucker weight, skinny mini motherfucker weight, yeah, America got some players there in the skinny mini motherfucker weights, like, cause bro, 147 is skinny, bro. Like for real though, like yeah, you got to be pretty fucking thin if you
That's
weigh
victim
that.
weight,
I
bro.
take shits bigger than
Just saying.
that. Fuck.
Now you talking about weights where you see an abundance of Americans, that it's not just one guy, but there's a couple of Americans running around. You're talking about a pocket between 130, and it's not even a lot at 130, but you are talking about a pocket between 130 and 154. Because once you leave 154, you go to middle. Yeah, America don't dominate that. America don't
Wow.
dominate super middle.
Persoon
Yo,
got
she
a
knocked her
point taken
down.
away. Persoon
can't
got a
knock her
point
down.
taken
No,
away.
coach,
They
look,
trying to
coach. If you're
rob over y'all.
wondering, coach, if you're wondering why these guys hate Inouye so much, and specifically Inouye, is because Inouye is he's an overachiever, and he essentially makes a lot of these Americans insecure because their favorite fighter isn't achieving the same things that Inouye is, and so they try to tear it down by saying, "Well, he's conquering weak divisions. You know, he's in divisions where there's nobody at. Who has he fought?" You know, they try to tear it down because their favorite fighter can't exactly live up to the same
Well,
achievements.
I'm gonna do you one better. It's that real talk. But you know what else it is? It's because we always praise him. See, he could be
Yeah.
doing the same thing, ¿verdad? He could be doing the same thing. If we didn't say nothing and we didn't, praise him for it, they wouldn't care. It's because we're praising him for it that motherfuckers get mad. That if we, because Kazuto don't get talked about, right? Kazuto is a 4-weight world champion. He's been unified at 2 weights.
I was
He's
gonna
trying
say
to
that
go to
like
a 5th weight
Kazuto,
class,
yeah.
right? But that you see that they don't give a fuck about nothing about Kazuto because nobody's really putting Kazuto on a pedestal, even though they should. He deserves the praise, but he doesn't get the press that he knew he gets. Inoue, because we like him, they automatically don't like him. It's the same with Usyk. It was the same with Golovkin. It's like they could be doing the exact same thing, having the exact same career with the exact same accolades, and if we don't say nothing, they don't give a fuck. But whatever one side likes, we automatically don't like it. It's really some little
They're
kid.
just
Y'all are
contrarians.
beating around the fucking bush, coach. They're beating around the bush. When he was fucking signed to fight Walt Fulton, all the fucking motherfuckers were saying, finally, he's fighting a foundational black American. He fighting a slick black fighter. We gonna see now. We gonna see. And because their guy lost to a Chinaman, like they call him, in the same way Wilder lost to Fury, Jules did it on the relay.
That's fucked up. He's
They're
Japanese.
projecting because, okay, well, fuck, we lost him. We got to get somebody else to beat him now for the sake of the race, you know?
But this is
And I
the thing. But sorry about that, Jules. Go
let me
ahead.
say this, coach. Let me say this. Yeah, there's a racial component. Don't get me wrong that, they don't like him because he's a foreigner. But it's not just that. It's that we're talking about him. It's that they see that we're the guys. They see that we're the guys who are not high on Gervonta Davis, for example, right? They see we're the guys that are not high on him. We're the guys that criticize him. So by default, whatever we like is bad. We like Inoue. Oh, that's bad. We like Usyk. Oh, that's bad. You see what I mean? We like Crawford, and we like Crawford.
We
They
do.
didn't like
We're
Crawford.
maggot to them.
But we also say
Yeah.
Shakur and Devin are boring as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
Let me
maggots to
read
these
this and I'm
kind
gonna
of
pass it to
people.
Coach. Shout out to the Gooch. David Speed didn't help in the first six. Yeah, but you know that Zurdo's kind of slow, right, Gooch? Like I like Zurdo. Like I like the changes that he made. I'll say, but he's slow. He's noticeably slower than David. Shout out to Edgar. These so-called fans have double standards. Side notes: can I pay to ban someone from the chat asking for a friend? Yeah, you know what, man?
That's what he was talking about Mirage earlier. He had him
Ooh.
kicked off of IBFP for $50. That cheap whore.
25.
yeah,
Oh,
you could
50.
do
Okay.
that.
If you send in $25 right now, that will keep him off the chat. If he gets on the chat while you're in the bathroom, $50 to keep him out. And yeah, we can work something out. Because I have Klarna. I just installed Klarna I just installed Klarna
This fucking guy.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mystic. Jules pound for pound list shows he has a great sense of humor. Why? Why? Because David's not on there, bro.
Yeah, the
What I
condescending
Yeah.
put
little
David on there
cunt.
for, bro?
But coach, you remember what they
What
were
would I
saying
put
when
Jules,
David on
Jules,
there?
Jules. He's a 3-weight, 2 division world champion.
He won an email. Right. That's what he's gonna say. He won an email at light heavyweight. He beat what? Anthony Durrell.
Washington.
Anthony Durrell is the only guy that he took a belt from because he
So yeah,
didn't
that's
take the
that's the
belt
only
from
reigning
Caleb.
champion he's ever
yeah.
defeated. Yeah,
I
one.
don't count that
Yeah,
former world champ shit.
No, that's
no,
what
I
they
don't
like to
count
do
that
though.
shit
That's the
either.
only
Like,
thing they can do is former world
go ahead,
champions.
coach. Go ahead, coach. Floor is yours. I'm about to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, no. So what I was saying was, I hear what Jules is saying, and there is some truth to that. But it's not. But it's deeper than that. It's really
Yeah.
more so what Jules is saying. They take a position of whoever the guys who they don't like, they don't automatically don't like them. Perfect
Yeah,
example. They didn't like Crawford. He's a black American. They don't like him.
Hmm.
And Errol Spence, Jamaican American. They loved him. Um,
he's a
uh,
Jamaican American.
yeah, he's Jamaican. Yeah, he
I didn't
said
know
that.
that.
His dad Jamaican. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
his dad Jamaican. Yeah. So, and then he said it when in the press conference when him and Bud fought. He said, I'm Jamaican. We smoke Bud. We smoking on Bud. He was saying all that.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So check it out. So, not only that, but um, they don't like that. Like they take the position of like they don't like greatness. Like a perfect example. They wasn't
Well, they're
praising.
contrarians. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're gonna oppose whatever.
Yeah, they wasn't crazy about Cool Boy Steph. Wasn't nobody really talking about him prior to him fighting a new way. When a new way, oh yeah, yeah, man, And then what made it even more hyped up when it was the week that fight happened, 3 or 4 days prior to Crawford Spence.
Yep.
So it was like, okay, yeah, man, the new way going. He ain't never fought. I had dudes coming on my panel. Oh, he ain't never fight no slick black fighter before, and this and that. I'm like, fam, there are no slick black fighters in that division. So I
Right.
said, give me one slick black fighter in those divisions. They couldn't tell me. Then okay, but Cool Boy gonna do this. They wasn't talk, bro. I'm telling you, there was nobody talking about Cool Boy like that. Nobody. And then when that happened, then oh man, well they always move the goalposts. Like that's just how these guys are. And it's like, man, it is what it is. Like it's so many. It's not only just racial, it's national, it's more nationalistic thing. Bro, it's crazy. Not even national. I can't even explain it. Because one minute it appears to be racial, but then they attack their own.
Well,
That look like them.
coach, just like you said, man. Every time you bring up something, if they bring up something, it's a problem. But if you bring up something with their fighter, well, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, they just continue to move the goalposts. So you can't, I come to the conclusion, you know what, man, these guys it is what it is. I mean, I just think they just have very, very low IQs and they just want to just argue and debate and shit. Some of them I've been able to win over. It took like 5 years I've been on. It took 5 years, but some of them like, yeah, they starting to get it
Hey,
now. And the reason why is because everything they go for loses.
mhm.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
coach, I got a question for you.
what's that?
Yo, so Floyd didn't get that back money?
I don't know. I mean, he sued, but it's two sides to every story. Like Floyd has to prove his case. The more I think about it, fam, I'm like, you know what? And I've had criticism of Al Heyman, Floyd, PBC, whatever, right? But I'm like, man, you know what, man? Floyd Mayweather is a douchebag in his goddamn self, and he spends a lot of money. He
Yeah.
gambles a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what's the chances? It's very well could be possible that, he can't read. He's illiterate. So, I mean, no, this is not me trying to be funny or try to tear the brother down. I'm not doing that. I'm like, but bro, it's, the guy can't really read that well. So, his gift is what he can do physically in the ring.
Yeah, that's
But
all.
his mental, but when it comes to handling his money and stuff like that, he's not the smartest guy in the world. Like, what rich person show bags of money and I just looked at the video today I showed on my show where he's holding got $1 million. Yeah, this is $1 million, and he got a lady over there next to him helping him count and this and that, and like, bro, like his whole thing is I have to show you I got it. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
this, I got that, and I call it, look up something called the ego economy. And the ego
Yeah.
economy is basically, what people do on social media to get likes, clicks, and views. Like if you get a lot of views on something, or you get a lot of views on your picture, or you get a lot of likes or hearts or whatever, that's a form of currency.
Yeah.
It makes you
Well,
feel
it's
like I've
textbook
arrived.
narcissism. It's
Yeah.
the incessant need to be seen. That's why you'll fucking have a bag of money sitting at a courtside NBA game counting money. Like it's just tacky. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Well,
like,
also, it's also him wearing his insecurities on his sleeve, because I'm of the opinion that Mayweather knew something wasn't right about his money for a while now. When you sit in courtside counting money, it's because you want people to see you counting money, because you don't want them to know what's really going on with your money. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want them to. So let me sit right here like a fucking cornball. Coach, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not rich, but I haven't carried cash. If I find $20, bro, I give it to my daughter. Sometimes I'll find $20 in my jeans. Yeah, I'll give it to my daughter. If I find $5 or something, like, fuck, I'm gonna do with this. This shit feel like a relic. So for you to be sitting there counting cash, like, yo, who does that, bro? Everything is digital now, bro. Who
Yeah.
sit there counting cash? Unless you moving weight, what the fuck you doing with all them bills? Why
Oh
is
God.
somebody need to rob your ass, Floyd?
Just
Yeah,
one
somebody
time. just one
once,
time,
like,
bro.
the fuck is wrong with him? Like, yeah, let me just walk
All
around with
Floyd has to
50.
do is get robbed.
I need a boom
Good,
gang,
man.
that nigga.
I need to rob your ass. Like, what you walking around with 50 grand for? 150? Like, what are you, a fucking moron or something? You really carrying that around to show it to people, bro? Like, that shit, ain't he about to be 50? Like, he 46, right?
48,
47?
48,
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
I'm 52, so he's 3 years.
48.
He was born in 77. He's 3 years
No,
older than
dude.
me. No, he's
No,
3 years
like
younger than me.
one of my ex-girlfriends, her mom got a settlement for like 40 bands, right? We went to go cash that, we got it all cash, like 42,000 cash. That was the most stressful like 30-minute drive home of my life, bro. Like, fuck that. Like,
I
having that
wouldn't
much
even.
cash on hand
My
Well,
God,
is
wait,
is
I don't
wait,
want
unreasonable.
that. To me, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that in cash. Put that bitch in the bank, bro. Like, I don't want that in cash. Motherfuckers will hear that. Listen, motherfuckers get lit the fuck up. Motherfuckers used to get lit up over a pound of weed, bro. 42 G's, bro. Yeah,
Bro, I used to get lit up
man.
off of a pair of Jordans. Fuck you talking
You
about
know
a
what I'm
pound of
saying?
weed,
Like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's they gave it to her, and I knew they would, but I don't know if she deserved it. Back to the point, I don't want 42 large in my house. Like, no, I don't want that. Put that in the bank. Yeah, put
Yeah,
that in
that's
the
just
bank.
stressful.
Yeah.
I
But like
want
like
that
you were saying,
shit.
like there's not an ounce of sensibility in Floyd if you're giving somebody else control of that much of your money. I wouldn't give somebody control of 100 of my dollars, let alone 32 million.
The shit is, look, coach said it. I said it. Al hit him with the bruh man shit, the us versus them shit, and Floyd is just another buffoon that ate that shit up, because you don't have no common sense. Like, and I've long maintained this. Floyd is not a street person. All this talk about, yeah, it's a bank heist, it's a robbery. You're not about that life. You never been about that life. Because if you were, you're not gonna give a guy that you met while you was a grown man. Because it's not like Floyd met him when he was a little boy. You was a grown man when you met him. Yo, dog, by the time I'm a grown man, I ain't calling nobody father. Fuck is you talking about? Remember he said that, coach?
Maybe Floyd was a little boy, and Al
Oh, I
Heyman
played
turned
it.
him
Yeah,
into a
he called
grown
Al
man.
Heyman his father. Listen, not only that, he called Al Heyman his father figure, and then and shout out to these brothers and sisters at the Republican Jewish Coalition Committee. When he was there in December, he said that well, one of those guys up there, I played it yesterday, was like it's like a father figure to him. I said, but damn, you said the same thing about Al, so you got a lot of father figures.
They probably had one of them Birdman, Lil Wayne relationships going on.
What a shit fight that was.
That was a shit fight. I ain't even going to front. That was a terrible.
Yeah,
You want look? My honest opinion. I don't think that Canadian won that fight. I'm gonna be real. Like that looked like a typical fight that Delphine win just because she pushing you around. But I knew it's a Salida promotion. Carolyn is a Salida fighter. It ain't hard to understand. Back to the point.
Yeah, no, I go.
Looking like a motherfucker, and the ref didn't do nothing hardly.
Didn't deduct a point or nothing. She been initiating clinches since the first half of the fight.
You know how this shit go.
Whatever. The point is, with Floyd, your dad is alive. Now you got motherfuckers like me that never knew they dad, and I would never. The only person I'm gonna call father is God. You see what I mean? Nobody has earned the right for me to say that's my father. Because you met Al in your 20s, you fucking homo. How the fuck is that your father? Your father is alive.
You, bro.
Granted that your daddy ain't shit. But that's okay. He's still alive. What you look like a grown? Yeah, Al Heyman is my father figure. What did he change your diaper? Did he wipe your ass?
What exactly was the beef between Floyd and his father? Like, I never fully understood it. I never really cared to understand it. But what exactly was it?
The shit is look. It's not a thing. It's the way that you live. It's the way that you are with them. Like you could see that off top. Like Floyd Daddy is you ain't shit daddy, and it's a lot of those. I already know like you got addictions and things, and I heard a story that somebody was going to shoot a senior, and he picked up Floyd and used them as a shield. So,
I feel you. Okay, I see what you mean then. Okay. I see the beef then. That's crazy.
Shit,
what the fuck?
When you doing shit like that, it's like, well, I mean, what I mean?
That's why his defense so good.
So, yeah, I mean, you're doing shit like that. It is what it is. But it's weird to see a guy whose dad is alive and next to him. Al Heyman is my fault. Why? What did he do?
He's a hell of a promoter.
And I can't overlook him.
He's got the green print.
And for you to be that dumb, I think what really is coming out of this, I think the biggest thing for me that came out of this, because I already knew Al was taking your money. I've been saying that for years. The biggest thing is that, all that shit, you was really Ted DiBiase out here. You was the Flint, Michigan Ted DiBiase. Like, that shit is just a character, homie. You don't know nothing about nothing, and you dumb as a box of rocks. I at least wanted to believe the man knows something. The man don't know nothing, bro. You got a guy who convinced you that you need to go to him to get your money. How fucking dumb are you, bro? And you thought Bob was bad. All these years, behind you, Bob has been the bad guy. And I've said this, coach, Bob might be an asshole. Maybe he says some prejudice shit. I never heard him say it, but behind closed doors, people change, right? Maybe. But one thing he not is a thief. He don't got to steal from you. Your guy is a fucking thief. Your guy is a thief. Bob saved your ass. Without Bob cutting that check to Jay Prince, it might not have been no money made. They might have broke your fucking hands. But he saved your ass. Behind you, and what was supposed to be your Cinderella story, Bob becomes the evil bad guy. Al Heyman becomes Lazarus, the patron saint of all the boxers. He's looking out for everybody. Bruh, like for you to be that fucking dumb, and for so many people to have deified you, it's like, yo, dog, what is it about counterfeit idols, bro? You don't understand that a lot of these guys you put on a pedestal, a counterfeit is a motherfucker, man.
Coach did a hilarious skit about that with Jay Prince. and Floyd and Booger Ray being locked in the trunk. That shit was fucking funny, man. Did you hear that, Jules, when he did that?
Nah,
Holy shit.
nah.
Oh, that shit was
But
comedy gold.
Hey, Jules, listen, check this out. So now I see that there's a split between, the Flomos and the Hamanites. So
yeah,
now I'm taking. Now I'm with you. We know Al is pretty much a crook, but I can't prove it. But I got I'm pretty sure it is. It's right over the mark. Everything I'm reading, yeah, very. But guess what? Now I'm taking up for Al. Do you want to know why?
Uh-oh.
Because
wow.
I'm throwing the shit. I'm throwing the shit right back in their face. Y'all, I was getting threatened. They were telling me, "Well, wait a minute. Al has been nothing but good. Ain't nobody complaining. Don't talk about Al." So guess what? You right. Al is good. Floyd has hooked up with the small hats, and now he's turning on the brother when Al ain't been nothing but good to him, and now they confused.
He said
They
the
like,
small hats.
yeah. I don't flip my entire position because I'm like, oh, they confused now. It's over
No,
with. They should have.
and I noticed that. There's no outpouring of sympathy for Floyd, which not that long ago was y'all motherfucking God. Every conversation begins and ends with Floyd. Anything about boxing begins and ends with Floyd. So when it turns out, we were right, and Al was robbing his, y'all don't got no sympathy for Floyd now? Nah. Oh, okay then. I guess that shows that your adulation counts for very little. Who you support, it counts for very little. Because damn, y'all turning y'all back on Floyd now for Al, who robbed him. Hey.
Good job.
Hey, Jules, and guess what I do now? When they used to tell me, well, it ain't nobody complaining. So now, guess what I'm saying? Ain't nobody complaining. Floyd is the only one. AB love him, Errol Spence love him, and everybody love him. And this one guy, as soon as he hooked up with the small hats, now he turned on him. Now Al got a lot of enemies in boxing. He looked out. He put a lot of money in Mexican fighters' pockets and black fighters' pockets. Now you see what I'm doing? I'm throwing it right back on him. And
Yeah, but
Leo Santa Cruz loved Al so much that he named his son after him.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this. I'm kind of I'm waiting for that era. Like I know what's gonna come out of this lawsuit, which is absolutely nothing. And unfortunately for Floyd, it just looks a lot based on what I'm seeing and what I see for you. You're gonna end up broke. Your worst fears are gonna be realized. You will end up a broken down boxer. You have no commercial value outside of what you did with your fights. Nobody really likes you. Not even the people that supported you. That's what we're seeing. That the people that swore on a stack of Bibles that Floyd was the greatest thing ever, they don't give a fuck about him now. They're turning their backs on him. But with that whole era and that whole conversation, I am so over it. That I'm over the Heyman era. Like I'm over that already. You know why? These guys are about to leave boxing. That entire coalition, that entire faction of individuals, they don't like the sport, coach. They don't watch boxing for boxing. So I know there's nothing to derive out of beefing with y'all no more. You irrelevant. Like the Wilderettes. Yeah, the Wilderettes are irrelevant. Y'all ain't been relevant since he got his ass beat. The Spence Tards, y'all irrelevant. There's no money in y'all no more. Y'all are about to leave boxing. A lot of boxing channels are gonna start covering different sports. I already see it. I've been called it. They're like, once certain motherfuckers start getting their ass beat, a lot of motherfuckers gonna start covering NFL, NBA, and other shit. Because you don't really like boxing. I already see one. I already see one of the bigger channels, Champside. That dude don't talk about boxing no more. Don't believe me? Go look at his page. Don't believe me? Go look at his page. It's all NFL and college football shit. So I'm like, it's fun. I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit while it's going on. I'm gonna cover the case, but really, I'm over that shit because it's like, there's no money in y'all no more. There was money in this in 2020. There was money in this because y'all really was ride or die for like Wilder, for example, or y'all was really ride or die for Spence. There was that frick to the frack. Now it's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's like, bro, I already got proven right.
Over.
What the fuck am I gonna argue with you for? I already got proven
right,
right.
Jules.
Next.
Jules, you right. It's over, man. Look, man. Listen, y'all knocked out. You sleep. They don't counted you out. The arena everybody don't left the arena. The referee left. You still laying in the ring on the mat. It's
Exactly.
over. You by the
It's
time you when you woke up, everybody gone. The ref gone, the promoters gone. You in the arena by yourself, laying in the mat. Like where everybody went
if
at,
it was
dude. You don't got knocked out, dog. It's over.
if it was money in it, or if it was, I mean, like if there was a crowd, if it was still the way that it was 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, I'm gonna do it just because it's a crowd and there's some money in it. But now, ain't no money in that shit because a lot of y'all motherfuckers stopped watching boxing. Yeah, literally a lot of boxing channels. I seen them. They stopped talking about boxing. They don't talk about nothing now. The fan base, it dissipated. They've been disillusioned. Too many motherfuckers got their ass beat. It's like there's no money in this. There's no money. I talk about it because it's easy to talk about Al because it's a story that I've chronicled for a very long time. But I also see this ain't what it was. There's no money in this no more because nobody supports this shit no more. Nobody cares about this shit. So it's like, yeah, we'll have fun with it while the case is going on. But the very most that's gonna come out of this is Floyd won't get a dime out of this case. He's not gonna get a dime out of this case. And as far as his story, yeah, he's gonna end up broke. Like he's gonna end, yeah, you're gonna end up broke. You don't have a way. You can't fight in enough exhibition matches to keep up with this debt. I'll go as far as saying, Coach, even if Netflix picked up the Pacquiao rematch and he did that, at the most they're gonna give you like what 40. At the they're not. I don't think they're gonna give you a hundo. I don't think they're gonna give you that. Not a hundo. I don't think that. They might give you 40, 50. And the way that the debts you already have. And the way that you spend money, yeah, you're going to end up broke. What if I told you that if Al didn't steal your money, you would still end up broke? Because what's come out of this is you don't even know what to do with it. A fool and his money are easily parted. And Floyd is a fucking fool, bro. You damn near 50 out here still buying like toys and chains. And who are you trying to impress at that age, bro? Who's that for? The young bitches? You should have to do that for the young bitches, by the way. The young bitches should be sucking your dick just because I'm Floyd, bitch. I'm Floyd. Get to work.
Hey, Jules, at this age, he should have got all that shit out of his system. And look, man, just settle down with somebody and just go up into the sunset.
It should be about the grandkids at this age. To me, like, yeah, it should be about your grandkids at this age, bro, and focusing on that legacy. How the fuck you still trying to be fresh to death? Counting bread, hollering at you like, yo, you look corny, bro. But look, in fairness, he is a country. Like I know where he from, Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's not exactly the country, but that damn sure ain't the city neither, bro. Like I mean, like you ain't from a major city, you ain't from LA, New York. You're not from fucking Miami, so you still kind of cornpone, Floyd. Like you still. You got a baby mentality. Who the fuck still trying to impress bitches at damn near 50? I'm 43. I don't want to impress. Man, fuck these bitches. Fuck out of here. Fuck these
Look how he got
bitches, man.
ripped off on that jewelry he bought. I mean, it was probably worthless or not worth hardly anything, and he paid all that money for it. And for what?
Exactly. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Jules. Can we get Mirage on the panel for some contrarian opinions? Peak Entertainment. I'll tell you what, I'm offering a discount to get Mirage on the panel. I will get him on the panel for $15, and it'll cost $25 to get him off the panel. It's a discount today. It's Bargain Tuesdays, bro. So if you want me to get Bargain Tuesdays, bro, you want me to get him on the panel, 15 yams. If you want me to get him off the panel, 25 yams. We working, we cooking. You know what I mean?
Oh, somebody will pay you double to get him off the panel.
I'm saying it's a competitive market. But yeah, like the Floyd shit, is it a tragedy? Sort of, because that was a success story. To see that, yo, all this time, you was just another dumb boxer being taken advantage of. If you think about the influence that he had on the industry, on the predication that he was this savvy business guy, isn't it a goddamn shame that nope, he was a fucking twit. He didn't know nothing about nothing. Wow, bro. That's sad, man. I feel bad for him, even though he was just a materialistic prick. I feel bad for him. Like a lot of people on the premise of your success, you were an inspiration to a lot of people on the premise of your success and who they thought you were. And it turns out, yeah, all that was a lie. All that was a lie. You was a moron. Smart investments. That's fucked up, man. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know? I haven't seen Oscar talk about it yet, which is weird. I'm kind of waiting for Oscar to talk
That is
about it.
kind of weird.
I'm kind of waiting for Oscar to talk about it because you know he gonna have something to say. Remember, Oscar was one of the first motherfuckers Al double crossed. I'm surprised Oscar ain't say nothing. Probably busy with that court case.
Give him to Thursday.
For real.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
that. But I mean, he can't talk. 'Cause don't he got like problems paying off his mortgage or some shit like that? Or
No, he
His
got a lot of
zoning.
problems. Oscar does have a lot of problems, but that never stopped him from talking shit before, right?
that's true.
He's about
That's
to
true.
lose his
Hey,
building,
yeah.
his headquarters or whatever. The building down in LA. He's about to lose that shit.
Well, the part of the story that they're not saying when it comes to that office space in LA is a couple of months ago, they said that Oscar relocated his headquarters to Las Vegas. Maybe that's why he didn't pay it. Yeah, I'm not making excuses for him
Oh.
either, but they've been said that he relocated the Golden Boy HQ to Las Vegas. So that could be why he stopped paying.
Yeah.
That don't mean it's okay to not pay either. Like that don't mean that's okay. You still supposed to pay that. But that could be why. Shout out to Kevin. He'll get bald. He'll get
Dale.
bald out by the tiny hats. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, they gonna have him fighting dancing bears in a tub of mayonnaise, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Oscar's freaky enough to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Give him
You're
a
gonna
few
have Floyd
lines.
doing Floyd trying to get on the Epstein list. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to get on there. So it is what it is, man. Like a lot of people don't feel bad for him. I kind of do, just because if you think about the influence that he had on modern boxing and how many young guys they thought they figured out the game because of Floyd. Nope. And you know what? That's why it ain't working out for a lot of y'all. Because y'all thought y'all figured it out because he figured it out, but he ain't figured out shit. He got robbed. You fucking jackasses. What a way to
Hey,
go.
Jules, you know what this lesson, what I'm using this to teach these guys, because I try to be very entertaining with the shows, kind of like yourself, is look, we was right, you was wrong. When it come, and I've been telling you fools forever, when it comes to business, bro, when it comes to the guys who are rich and millionaires on that level, irregardless of what their race, nationality, or creed is, the only color they see is green.
Yep.
And these guys are ranked higher on a socioeconomic status than the average everyday person like me and you. So, whatever revolution that you're trying to fight, and you're trying to project that onto Floyd or Al Heyman or whoever the case may be, that's just not the case.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And this proves that. So
the main thing is the guys that you should look at. Bud, for example. Bud is a maverick. Bud's earmark of his career was doing things his way. In the end, he ticked off on all the boxes. He won in every facet. He's got a legacy that's going to go down in history. He made a lot of money. And because he's not an ostentatious person, you can see that. Of course, he treats himself to this and that, but he's not as ostentatious as Floyd was. His money's going to last. Bud is going to be fine. His kids are going to be fine. But Floyd, who y'all put on a pedestal for all the wrong reasons, I'm telling you, I give it another 5 years, he's in the gutter. You can't keep up with the debts that you've amassed. You there's no way. The overhead of your lifestyle is not sustainable unless you're making the money that you were making, which you are not. The worst part is you had enough money to start up all type of fly shit, barbershops, laundromats, bodegas. So you had so much opportunity. If you were half the mogul that you pretended to be, you had more than enough startup money to start something amazing. And you didn't start shit because you were a fucking moron and a phony. That's sad, bro. That's sad. What are you gonna do though?
Well,
yeah, you're right, Jules. He was perpetrating the fraud the entire time, and this is the thing, right? I think, and this is a lot to do with the celebrity culture that we in today. A lot of people worship celebrities.
Yep.
Floyd was that celebrity, one of the celebrities that was worshipped, by his fan base, very heavy. Like guys my age, in like their 40s and up in my age in the 50s, we didn't look at Floyd like that. I'm like, I mean, he was a great, good fighter, but wasn't nobody worshiping him that I know of. It's when I came online, um, it was like, it's a whole nother world online. It's so different. It's the opposite of reality,
Yep.
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know?
Red
Hey,
pill.
Jules.
There was a lot of
Edgar Moreno says
Yep.
he'll pay you $40 to ban Mirage.
Well, you got to send that in. Then if you want me to ban him, send that 40, and he won't see this panel for a week, maybe a month. Send that in.
Well, but coach, that's the thing too, that a lot of people live vicariously through Floyd too, so that
Yeah, they do.
that adds to it. Unfortunately,
The thing that made Floyd appealing to some wasn't. I'll go as far as saying that for some guys, Floyd's boxing wasn't what they liked. It was that he was a bad guy. That's what they liked him. He was a bad guy that made a lot of money. And what speaks to them is his materialism, is his lack of character, and his brazen disregard for other people. That's really what speaks to them. And that they see, oh, so you can be this way and make lots of money. That was what they liked about him. Because all the dick eating you see, what kind of motherfuckers you see dick eating Floyd? Ain't shit motherfuckers. Because Floyd ain't shit. Like, as a person, like, nah, he really ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you had a lot of opportunity to do a lot of things. You could have opened up the Floyd Mayweather Academy of Boxing in fucking Grand Rapids, having little motherfuckers in there to look for the next Floyd. It's a lot of things you could have did. Like, I heard Bud opened up a boxing gyms or boxing gym in Omaha, Nebraska, and that's like, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you could put some of that money back into Grand Rapids for the next Floyd, but you're just not that kind of person. You're inherently selfish, materialistic, arrogant, and stupid, which is a deadly combination because you are arrogant, but you're also a buffoon. That's why Al was able to game you. If you had an iota of street smarts, you would have never trusted any man with that much of your money. I don't understand. Like, how could you trust a guy that you met when you was in your 20s with your whole fortune, your whole money, all your money? How you gonna trust one guy with that? And then you wait 9-10 years to start asking about it? Yeah, Floyd, we lost the books in the flood. You let them tell you that? Yo, that's crazy.
that's
But
funny.
he let him sign a power of attorney.
That dude is a dummy,
Dude, once
bro.
I heard that he had Al as his power of attorney over his finances, I already knew this guy, he's over.
That
Might
dude
as
is
well
a
just
dummy,
freaking hang
bro.
himself.
That's
What-
insane.
With Al having power of attorney, there is no case. If he
Right.
takes your money and fucks it off and spends it on prosties, he has your power of attorney.
He could wipe his ass with $100 bills, dude. He
Right?
wouldn't be able to do a damn thing.
He could have spent that shit on designer dildos from Germany. You let him do that, bro. You can't
Well, no,
sue him
he
for what you
spotted
let him
Tank for
do.
that. He spotted
Hey,
Tank for that.
Jules, I interviewed
Yeah.
Carcino yesterday, and he confirmed a lot of stuff that you've been saying. And he said, "Look, man, no, Al made Floyd a part of the PBC. This is why Floyd kept saying, if you're dealing with Al, you're dealing with me.
Yep.
If you sign to the PBC, you sign to me." So he was taking Floyd's money and funding the fights.
PBC. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he paid Canelo out of that.
Yeah.
Canelo was the smart one. Like, no, I need my 35 mil up front.
Coach, I said when Floyd was mad and he had Lubin next to him, like, why is Floyd mad? What is he mad at? And I'm like, I know what he mad at. Canelo guarantee came from you, and you
Yep.
was hoping you was hoping that he would stay. No, Canelo is. You could like Canelo, you could not like Canelo. He ducking David, he not ducking David. It don't matter. All I know is, as far as the business, he is who you pretend to be. He is.
Yeah.
Because he come from the gutter. And I'm not saying Floyd don't come from the gutter, but fam, you ain't got no street
Canelo
smart.
comes from the better gutter.
No, he come from the gutter, under the gutter, under the
But
sewer of the gutter. Like, bro, Canelo was poor, bro. Like, you don't know how poor, right? So all I'm saying is, it's sad that you could make it that far, and he's gonna end up in the gutter, coach. I'm telling you, like, he's gonna end up broke. Watch, give it 5 years, unless
And the
somebody.
crazy, the crazy,
I don't see nobody saving him because I don't know that a situation like that, not even a Saudi bag. Why? Because you spend money like a 12-year-old, bro. Who are you trying to impress? At this point, it should be about the nest egg. It should be about, okay, I want my grandkids to have A, B, C, and D. You still out here buying the watches with like I don't
You,
understand you, bro.
you know what's
You
sad?
know
If Floyd would have had the right mindset, he made generational wealth. He could have
he
set
did.
up his kids, his grandkids, his great grandkids if he would have worked it right, and he didn't.
Yeah, it's all gonna be gone, country. Like that's what I see. That under the weight of the debt that you've amassed, there's no way you can sustain this. Short of you being fucking Jeff Bezos, bro. Those are the kind of guys that can spend money the way you spend it on a long timeline. But the way you spend it, you simply don't make that much anymore. So what are you doing, bro?
Well, look at Canelo is very smart, and so is Bud, and I'll tell you why. Because he made friends with Warren Buffett. Don't think for
Yup.
1 second he is not learning anything about investing and finance and what to do with his money. From Warren Buffett. He is, because I would be. and
Hey,
Exactly,
you know what?
exactly.
That dude, I mean, Bud is real tight with money, bro. He don't like spending money. You see how he dress. He'll
Hmm.
have on the do rag, some jeans, and a t-shirt. Like he really don't. He's not a. That's not him. His favorite car is the pickup truck. He drive
Mm.
that around all the time. From what he told me, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's
I
not.
just think he got
He's
his
total
head
opposite
on
of Floyd.
straight. I think he just got his head on straight, coach. That the only real value of money, when you talk about having a lot of money, if I give you, coach, 50 mil, or I give country 50 mil, or whatever the case, I give people on the panel 50 mil. The only real value of that money, it's not necessarily what you could buy with it. It's that
yo, I
you have
can't hear him,
time
guys.
now.
yeah, me
Well, then you
neither.
got to drop off. You got to
Oh,
drop off.
yeah. Gotta jump out,
The
jump back
value of
in.
that money, motherfuckers got to tell me they can't. Just drop off, bro. Drop off. The real value of that money is it buys you time to do what you want to do. Other than that, buying fucking jewelry, bro, that shit is garbage. You don't understand that? That's just pieces of metal. That's all that is. Expensive clothes. Brody, that shit is just fabric that was made in a sweatshop. The real value of money is, look, now you don't have to work for nobody. You can entertain all your hobbies. You could see the world. You could start a business. You got a vision, something you want to build. You have a means to an end. That's the only real value of having a bunch of money. It's not just to be buying shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Making Gucci and Louis rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the
That's
crazy thing is about boxers getting money. I don't know if you want to if you'll take it at face value, but Richard Schaefer said that Canelo, by the time he finishes this 4-fight Riyadh season deal, Canelo will already be a billionaire, and we
I
already know
believe
that
it.
Canelo's a lot better with his money than Floyd because Canelo's opening up gas stations. He has his own supplement brand, amongst other business ventures that are being sold in GNC stores south of the border. So
And
yeah, it's working
he's
out well for him.
he's just a more marketable fighter. And he's marketable because, well, he didn't sell his fights on the premise of you don't like me. That's another consequence of the character, if you want to call it a character, of the character that Floyd donned. Well, you marketed yourself as a villain and a reprehensible character, right? So yeah, people don't like you because you made them not like you. You didn't want to be the good guy. You only cared about money so much that you were willing to be the bad guy. All right, well, that's who you are to people now, Floyd. That's who you are. They don't pity you. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Fucking ridiculous. But hey, boxers go broke all the time. Boxers
yeah,
You
go
know,
broke all
it's
the
you
so
know,
time.
common.
about a month ago. He was talking. It was around the time a month ago, whenever the first news came out about a rematch between him and Pacquiao. And the first thing I hear him say, "Oh, Pacquiao's broke. Like he's broke. He needs the money." Bro,
He's
you're broke
projecting.
too. Yeah, you're broke too, bro. Relax.
The funny thing is, what if Pacquiao isn't even as broke as Floyd?
Right? Very good.
Well,
Yo,
I
the
mean,
shit is yo,
Zach got a
they
whole
fuck with
country
you.
behind him
You know,
as
you
well.
could say this and that, but they fuck with Manny in the Philippines. Don't play now. They do fuck with
Oh,
him,
fuck
right?
yeah.
That's what I was
Floyd,
saying.
they
He's
don't,
still got a
Floyd,
whole
they don't
country
fuck with
behind
you
him,
like
man.
that out here, bro. They don't fuck with you like that out here, bro. They ain't gonna buy you a beer out here, bro. I'm just saying.
It
You know,
might
so
it might be worse than we think. About 2 weeks ago, I saw on Twitter his daughter posted a tweet talking about, I wonder what it was. I'm kind of bored. I want to get a job just, just for fun. Like, if you're Floyd's
yeah,
daughter, like, why would you post that shit? Like,
yeah.
what? Just for fun? Like, I.
Yeah, I want to work at Foot Locker for the fun, cause that shit is fun.
Work at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
that's
Yeah.
what I like. I like doing every day.
I want to smell grease. I want to smell like grease and flip burgers for the fun. I my that shit's sad, man.
Yeah.
It'll take him a while to lose it all, though. Like I said, I'd give it 5 years. I'm not wishing that on him either. It's just what I see about your situation. It's not sustainable. Not unless you bringing in boatloads of cash. It's not sustainable to live the way you want to live with the spending habits you have. You would have to be Elon Musk, bro, or a Saudi Arabian sheik, because you just want to buy all type of dumb shit. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
An $18 million
These guys,
watch.
man.
Who right? Might not see. Esos son shout out to Chad Ochocinco because he understands this world. He said I buy the fake shit. The bitches don't know. If it's for the bitches to get the bit, bro, these bitches don't know a motherfucking. These bitches don't know nothing from nothing. So if it's just about getting some bitches, yeah, you get the fake shit. How the fuck she gonna know? I'm Chad Ochocinco, bitch. You see what I mean? He understands. I don't
He's gonna
spend
get a
no money on no
magnifying glass
bullshit.
out and just check to see whether or
Like,
not
bitch,
it's
gonna pull
real.
out the shit, the little shit. Like, let me check your shit. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of
She
here,
finna pull
She
out the
sees
the
Javante
diamond
in the
tester
chain.
and shit.
for real. Like, man, you doing all that shit for the bitches, man. And Floyd, you too old for that shit. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's a sad
Wait,
state
what?
of affairs.
What fight is this?
Fat Joe said that
What platform is
Floyd
this fight on?
walked in the club one night. Nigga had a plastic bag, like a shoulder bag, plastic see-through, and had mad bars of gold in it. I'm like, he just came in the party, just trying to outshine everybody. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? Bars of gold.
that listen, that's inferiority complex shit,
He
coach. Like,
damn, she
not for
definitely needs
nothing.
to be
Like,
robbed once or twice.
that's
Out doing
because he
that.
ain't
So
been
hey,
robbed. Like you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know how insecure you gotta be to, and I'm not hating on you. I'm saying like, fam, who is that for? You don't need a bar of gold to get some pussy. You know that, right? You crack a couple of jokes to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here already know you got money. So what is that for? That gotta be because you just don't feel good about yourself without material possessions. Because by now, yeah, dog, you don't need Fort Knox to get these bum bitches to drop their drawers, dog. A couple of jokes and a little bit of liquor that'll get them there.
It's
Couple of
just
jokes.
cringe at
That's it.
this point, bro.
Yeah, I don't feel
Just
sad
cringe.
for Floyd. I don't feel sad for Floyd at all. Like, it is what it is.
I'm happy for him.
But it'll be funny whenever we see him in the streets with no security guards, just walking around by himself.
Yeah,
Like,
but
damn, bro.
Maning, now you understand that. Eventually those guys have bills. They have families to feed. If you can't afford to pay them anymore, the security goes away, bro. They go, yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna go. They're gonna go. What's that company? Event Horizon or New Horizons, Allied Universal, whatever that shit is. Yeah, motherfuckers gonna get paid, bro.
damn.
When you turn out to be an ordinary dude and you're exposed to the world that don't like your ass, oh my god, that's gonna be sad. That is gonna be sad.
Yeah.
But hey, you didn't have to be that way. Is the shit, man. It didn't have to be that way.
Yeah, that motherfucker's gonna end up in the mailroom with Ishay working and shit.
Nah, shout out to Ishay. At least he understood. Like, yeah, I ain't too good to get a job. I ain't too good to get a job. Like, motherfucker, you got to do what you got to do. But Floyd, and could what? Like, Floyd gonna be working at the post office?
No,
Floyd
he's gonna be flipping burgers with his daughter.
For fun.
For fun.
for a good time. You know
Yo,
that's why
if
he said
Flo-
he doing those exhibitions, right? For fun.
Pretty soon he's gonna
Okay.
dunk his head into a fryer like that guy at Olive Garden.
yo, if
That
Floyd
shit
if Floyd
crazy,
is
man.
broke, can you imagine Ellerby, bro? That motherfucker
Nah,
probably lost
because
some weight. Man.
No one's heard
I'm
from
gonna
that
say
dude.
I don't think Ellerby is completely broke because he's not as dumb as Floyd. I don't think he has the same spending habits as Floyd. So I don't think he's. I think you got to be pretty fucking stupid, honest to God, to spend money the way that Floyd did. Like I do think like yes, you got to be kind of delayed. Because what do you think? You have you think money is endless? You're old enough. Maybe when you're 20, you don't have a concept. But Floyd, you haven't been 20 in over 20 years, bro. So you should have some concept of
Freaking
how
close
this
to
works.
30.
Almost 30, god damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Fucked up,
Any
That
boxing
bro.
this
shit.
weekend?
Just the Zuffa card on Sunday that I know of. There's a Zuffa card on Sunday, but I don't know. But Country, is there anything on Saturday?
I
No.
don't
Is there
think
that
so.
Solita Promotions, or that's a few weeks from now?
No, that's tonight. There's a Salida
Oh.
card on right now.
On
Is
the
there
zone,
something
right?
on? Yeah, on the zone. But
Oh,
as
okay.
far as the weekend, yeah, it's just the Zuffa card this weekend. It's just the Zuffa card. And then
better than
next
nothing.
weekend, I think next weekend is Ryan. Next weekend is Ryan and Barrios. And
Real
there's a
talk.
card in the afternoon. What's the card in the afternoon next weekend?
Wood Warrington, Jules.
There it is. Yeah.
Morning Wood versus Warrington, yeah.
Hardwood and hardwood and what's call it?
I
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
Josh
And then
Winston?
your favorite chance to talk shit next. The day after, Clarissa Shields.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
I'm
busy
not-
weekend.
I'm
Freaking
having second
milkmaid
thoughts
over there, man.
about Zuffa.
There's a card on YouTube on Friday, the 13th.
Pro box?
It just says YouTube. It doesn't say whether it's pro box or not. Mason versus Caswell is like the main event, but I guess they got a bunch of under fights. Let me see. Saturday the 14th, Zahoa or whatever versus Chef Connie. I don't know who they are. They look like either
Where's Stefani?
heavyweight.
No, Victor Conti.
Stefani
Victor
or
Conti.
something. Whatever.
Mamdani.
And then also on Saturday is Huck versus Pedsar.
Man, those
You
some
know,
fucked up names.
I'm having second thoughts on Zuffa, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
What?
trying
Por
not
qué?
to.
Por qué?
I think about the UFC. I'm pretty sure they want it to be like the UFC,
That
which
was
is
the gayest thing I ever
cool.
heard. I think about the UFC.
Motherfucker, you watch
Things
UFC.
I don't think
For
about
real?
it though.
For real?
Gay.
You watch it though. You
that's
watch
the
it.
Yo, that was some little kid ass shit. Yeah, I watch it, but I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I just watch it.
I tried, bitch. I tried, my nigga. I tried.
Nah, but they don't. I guess they don't grow their fighters, bro. They really don't. You know, the master of growing fighters is Bob Arum. The motherfucker
Yo
had 2 fighters in the Super Bowl. Like, yo,
Manín,
Bob Barum?
espera, cállate. ¿Tú no oíste la noticia buena? You didn't hear the good
yeah,
news?
that they might resign.
Yeah, so don't worry.
Yeah, but
Te apures.
no, I'm thinking about Zuffa because Zuffa's gonna take over, bro. I don't have a doubt that they're not. They are, bro.
I
It's Al Heyman's
in
fault.
fairness, I believe they can. I still believe they can do very well. Takeover is a strong word. It's strong. Let's see, but I do believe they can do very well. And honestly, you didn't see the conversation that Chris Mannix had with Mauricio earlier today.
Oh,
He
yeah.
uploaded. It's like you kind of need things to change because that dude is. Look at Mauricio's been able to get away with a lot, dog, and it's because boxing is too unregulated. Something does need to change. You got a jackass like this. You have the audacity to try to. You tried to charge that dude 120,000 just because. Yeah, this is out of control, bro. Like this is you. It is worth $1. It is worth $1 million. It is. Let me shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, Jules.
Fuck out of
By
here.
the way, there's 2 cards on Sunday next week.
Which two?
There's a Japanese one, Nishida versus Mercado from Osaka, and then there's going to be Muksanga versus Byfield at 9 a.m.
Bylaws? I got bylaws in that.
It's
Shout
on
out to
the,
bylaws.
it's on the zone.
Shout out to El Talibano. Hey, what the fuck? I see some people bugging out talking about Devin beats Xander. Yeah, they dick eating, bro. I was gonna do a segment on that. I was like, this is too stupid. I can't even do it. I was gonna, but I'm like, bro, Devin just got to 47, bro. Xander probably has 1 or 2 fights left before he moves up to 60.
Oh shit!
1 or 2.
They should Devin versus Beterbiev, bro. That's the next fight to make, bro.
Hey,
good.
Jagba versus Martin is on that Sunday too.
Yeah,
That's 2 weeks from now. That's 2 weeks from now.
That's February 15th.
This Sunday.
Oh shit.
That's this Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that. But yeah, if you said Devin versus Beterbiev, you know that there would still be motherfuckers in the comment. He going to outbox him. He going to outbox.
I just want to see someone catch a body.
Yo, can you imagine Devin trying to clinch him?
It's hit and not get hit, baby. It's hit and not get hit. It's
he coming up in weight. He gonna be faster than him.
No, let's make it funnier. Devin versus Opataya.
Yo, Devin on point.
Not Devin by knockout, bro.
He going UD him, yo. Because these I'm too old. If I were younger, I could still entertain that foolishness. But I'm too old. I'm like, you too stupid for me to be arguing with you, bro. You too. If I argue with you, then I become stupid. Like, if I said that on Twitter, I guarantee you at least 5 guys will pick Devin to win a Beterbiev fight. I guarantee it. He's going to outbox him.
You want to put that to the test?
Yo. Why not?
Yo, put that
don't cost me nothing. Why not? That shit don't cost me nothing. Devin Haney versus Beterbiev.
No, tag me and say that I think Devin
Who wins? Right? Devin the Dream. All right.
The wet dream.
Or Devin the wet dream.
Oh my god.
Artie.
Versus Rockron's older brother.
Yeah, I wrote it, bro.
Jai, fuck me, I over tie, yeah.
I'm saying. All right, let me see. Did I tag? Well, let me go. Let me tag away. Let me tag you. Wait, what's your Twitter shit, yo? What's your Twitter shit? All right,
You'll
I
see
got
it.
you right now. I got you right now.
That's hilarious.
Right, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Guarantee you somebody gonna pick Devin to win that fight. Cause it's like you just repeating shit that you heard other motherfuckers say. He gonna outbox him with the movement. You know what I'm saying? With the pull counter. Right? Corny ass shit, bro.
So who you got winning between Pagan and Jimenez so far?
I haven't even been paying attention to the fight, bro. I've been clipping my nails the whole time. I have, bro. I've been clipping my nails the whole time, bro. Yeah, that shit wow, man.
Man, dude, y'all's bounty got raised, man. I can't believe that.
Yeah, yo, you know, motherfuckers been perverted out here for years. What y'all think about Jai Opataya versus Brandon Glanton?
That should be good,
fight, but I'll take it. Jai's gonna knock him out.
Yeah. And Glanton never been stopped before, so this
is undefeated still on the panel.
Is Glenn the dude that fought on the PBC?
Yeah, he was a PBC.
Yeah,
fighter.
it's that dude.
Yeah, okay. I thought that name sounded familiar.
Chris Billum Smith, CBS beat that dude, bro. CBS beat that. I think CBS knocked him out.
They just
Jules,
stopped him.
that sounds hilarious. Next, you're gonna tell me he's gonna fight NBC.
Right? WPIX. He about to fight him.
KQED.
So what about Wardley and Dubois May 9th?
Yo,
I
StreamYard's
love-
acting up
I
again,
mean,
bro.
I
That's-
love that fight, man.
That's a good
Yeah.
fight.
That's a good fight. That's a 50-50 though. It is. Like
I'm leaning
Wardley-
Wardley.
Wardley get hit a lot, bro. Like he get hit a lot, bro. That's the shit that like
But Daniel
he'll
gets.
win.
But who hits harder though? Who hits harder?
I would say this. I'm leaning towards Wardley because of the snap. He got snap in his punches. Daniel's
But
strong
Daniel's
as an ox.
retarded, bro.
Yeah, but Daniel don't move his head neither, bro. You throw
Yeah.
one right hand, he gonna make sure he catch it with his face. He throw
That's his
like- he
defense.
gonna
Right there. He's gonna eat that. He's gonna eat that shot like crayons, bro.
he gonna try to catch that shit. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
so
he's
I'm
gonna catch
leaning-
the punch with his mouth open, bro.
I'm leaning towards Wardley, but that's a 50-50 fight. It is because it's like, yo, you take a lot of abuse, Fabio. Like you got hit a lot. You got hit a lot in the Clark fight, the first one. You got hit a lot in the Hooney fight, and you got hit some more in the Parker fight. And now you fighting this big fucking retard. Yeah, you about to get hit a lot more again. So at some point to catch up, bro. At some point. Man.
But that fight's gonna be a pay per view for us, dude, and that's gonna suck.
It is every good fight on the zone is going to be a pay per view now. Wilder Chisora pay per
Is
view.
this
Wardley
is the zone gonna be PBC 2.0?
Yeah, it's crazy that they're gonna make a
That's a
loser
lot.
leaves town fight pay per view. What the fuck?
Bro, that's where they at. That's where they at. Every halfway decent. The only fight on the calendar that is a halfway decent, that is a good fight, and it's not a pay per view, is Navarrete Nunez. The rest, everything else is a pay per view, bro.
Bro, that's not just a halfway decent fight. That's
No,
But
that's what. No,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
It's a solid
That's
fight. It's a good,
crazy,
it's a
though.
good fight.
Yo, somebody told.
I don't even want to see fucking Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios in a fucking main event. Like, why are they main event? That's fucking stupid.
Mm.
And it's pay per view too, so it's like, yeah. Oh,
But the
man.
undercard kind of makes up for it, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Who's on
Get
the
undefeated.
undercard?
Nah, I heard somebody was saying like, "Yo, they need to make that Spence fight here at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, bro." Spence can't fucking sell out nothing right now. Not 3 years away, especially
That's-
with
that's-
not no
that's-
Tim Zoo.
That's why I don't have those conversations. Tú estás hablando de gente que son like, yo, you're fucking retarded.
Like, yeah, it's
Well,
casual.
Spence sells out the AT&T right now. 3 years out the game, coming off a loss. He sells out the AT&T with Tim Zoo.
Come
What the fuck? Like, are you fucking retarded, bro? I can't do it undefeated. Like when I was younger, it was fun. Like, damn, you really this stupid? But now I'm like, yo, I'll pray for you, yo. That's how stupid you are. Like, I gotta pray for you, yo.
Those are the same people talking about Beterbiev against Devin.
I'm telling you, they got Devin winning the
Yeah,
fight.
right?
UD. Joshua said, no hate on Usyk, but is he holding up the division? Should he vacate? I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't had the chance to chime in on it yet, but if he's really fighting Rico, drop the belts on him. You could fight whoever you want after that, but if you fighting Rico, drop those fucking belts, bro. Let the other guys fight for them. It's okay if you're gonna do a world tour of those kind of, circus kind of fights. Like, that's fine, but you got to drop the belts, bro. Because at this
Except the
point,
BC, because they'll let
at
that
this-
slide.
no, because Agit Kabayel earned his shot, though. Like, that's what I mean. Agit earned his shot. Agit, if you don't want to fight Agit, I don't even hold it against you. Like, to me, you completed boxing. It's nothing to prove no more. But that's why you should drop the belts. These other guys deserve a crack at the apple. The division needs to move on. So if you really about to fight Rico Verhoeven, yeah, come on, bro. You drop them belts, bro. You holding up the
That kickboxer dude.
Spider
yeah.
Rico?
You Spider Rico, bro.
Hey, where's
Let me
that Spence fight and Tim Zoo fight gonna be in Australia or something?
Yes,
It's
sir.
gonna be in Dubai, baby.
Is it going to be in Sydney?
No, all right. So check it out. Out of the poll, 33% of people have Devin the Wet Dream winning the fight.
You gotta be
33%.
joking.
I picked
You
Devin
gotta
for
be joking.
craps and giggles. Craps and giggles.
Devin the Wet Dream by
No, I think Better Be
33%.
wins a very close split decision.
It'll be hard, but I think Better Be will win. It'll be tough though. It'll be a fight. You know what I'm
Question
saying?
is, do you think Devin beats Keyshawn?
Keyshawn has the power to stop him,
Yep.
but he doesn't have the style. I'll be honest with you. Keyshawn doesn't have the style for him. I just saw that in the Jermaine Ortiz fight. That took a long time to get that knockout. That took a
Yep.
long time. That was the 12th, right? Wasn't that the 12th round?
It was It was
Yeah, it was
12th
right
round.
before
It
the end
was
of the fight.
It was like 15 seconds left on the fight.
And that was
But
a
I
dude who came
mean,
up from 135.
The
yeah,
good thing about Keyshawn's knockout, in my purview, I don't think he took Jermaine seriously. I don't think that was a serious. I don't really think that was a serious. I'm trying to fuck you up camp. I think he beat him. I think he beat him off of talent. You're talented enough to get this guy. But Devin, yeah, he's better than Jermaine. I don't like Devin. Y'all know that. Like, I don't like that style. Let's put it that way. But Devin can survive. Keyshawn never had the style for Devin. Keyshawn is a boxer puncher. You don't have the style for him. You got to get at him. You got to throw punches and bunches. You got to be like William. Fight like that's how you got to fight. That's how you get at him. Keyshawn doesn't do that. Keyshawn's not a pressure guy. Not a pressure guy. So does Keyshawn beat Devin? Like I said, I think he hits hard enough to take him out, but you got to land. You got to deliver that power. And if you fencing with him and fainting with him, well, you're not going to win that fight. No, you're not going to win that fight. That's not how you beat him.
But didn't he kind of do that in this last fight against Ortiz, Jules? I mean, Ortiz was the one trying to kind of stay away and stick and move. That's
No,
what fucking Devin's going to do. He's not going to.
No. He was. Did you see Keyshawn throwing a whole heap of punches? Because I didn't.
No, but at the same time, what he did throw was effective and was hurting him.
Yeah, but Jermaine's not on the level of Devin. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
No, take it to the panel. How are y'all feeling right now? Right now, do y'all feel that Keyshawn would beat Devin? Are you confident? I'm not. I'm saying it now. No, I'm not. I don't think he ever had. I don't think he has the style for that. I don't think he has the style for Devin.
Devin by knockout, bro.
I would like. Would I like for Keyshawn to win? Oh yeah, I like Keyshawn's style. I like the way he fight, but Devin could play keep away all night. It took you 12 rounds, Ignacio. It took 12 rounds to get Jermaine. Fucking.
I was about to say, wait a minute, what the fuck? I didn't fight him.
Wait. It took him. Wait. It took 12 rounds to get Jermaine. 12, Ignacio, to get Jermaine.
But at the same time, though, going on what you're saying, if he didn't take him seriously, could we not make the case that if he legitimately trained seriously for a fight like that, he couldn't be, better prepared?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would think so too.
But now we got to give Devin a little bit of credit. I hate his style, but it works. The shit works.
Yeah, I
Jab
mean,
and grab.
I hate to say it. Yeah, it does.
It don't work for me.
It really don't
Shout
work
out
for
to
any of us, to be honest. But
Shout out to Misael. Who has a better chin, Devin or Jermaine? That's a good question. Devin's never been.
I mean, I have to make the case Jermaine does because he got knocked out on a body shot. He didn't get knocked out on a head shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Devin took clean left hooks to the face and wouldn't stay down. He wouldn't stay down.
Damn near got his jaw broken though too.
Yeah, but he wouldn't stay down.
No, I'll give him credit. He got up, but I mean, he did take a beating though.
ooh, them ring girls, boy.
Yeah, well, whatever he was juicing with, Kevin making him get up.
True. I'm gonna give it to Devin. I think Devin has the better chin. I gotta give him. If I'm just evaluating a fight, it's not about liking him. If I'm evaluating a fight, at this point, I have to say I've seen Devin hurt multiple times, and even when he goes down, He gets up. When he's rocked and he's wobbled, he has endured. When Linares wobbled him, he endured. He hung in there, you know. When he's getting flustered with Lomachenko, you know, he hung in there. That's all. I'm just saying. Does he have a chin? I would say yes. He has a chin. He has a chin. I didn't always think that, but like, yeah, you know.
And you know something, Jules? They said that like people that's like really fast and move around a lot, like Roy Jones, for instance, they said he never had a chin. He has had speed. Once his legs left him, his chin was exposed. Give it to me. I'm putting you down. So I mean, it can be the same type of situation, you know.
With Devin?
Yeah. When
Well,
you slow down.
I see what you mean in the sense that a fighter, an outboxer, it's a reason that guys fight the way that Devin does. You know what I mean? It's because they don't like getting hit. They don't like they don't like that shit, and they not built it. I guess you could say a pure boxer. You know, Sky Nichols, Devin Haney. They don't want to get hit because they get woozy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I see that argument. I'm just saying, Keyshawn is not the guy that's gonna throw 4 and 5 punches. He's not the guy that's gonna do that. Like, he's not gonna fight like Matias or Zepeda. That's just not his style. And for Devin, if you throwing, 1 or 2 shots, he might block the other one, get out the way of the other one. Like, if you just 1-2 in this shit, yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. If you just 1-2 in this shit,
I want to.
right? We're gonna be here for a while. So I gotta give him his flowers on that he has a chin. I gotta give him that.
I want to.
Looks
I
like
to
John won.
myself.
Haney's style is frustrating to fight as he is to. Yeah, I don't like watching him, but does that shit work? Yeah, that bullshit works, man. And there ain't no pressure fighters at 47, so it's hard to imagine who's gonna beat him.
All right.
Yeah,
Shout out to Misael. Dev did beat Norman though. Good point. He did beat Brian. Didn't really get lumped up by Brian, but he beat him. Did beat him. So yeah, we got to give. I would say that right now, I'm unsure if Shakur can. If Keyshawn could stop Devin, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that he can. And just based on the experience level, Devin is more experienced than Keyshawn by a lot.
Yeah.
By now, he's been in there with Cambo, JoJo, Linares, Loma, Progray, Ryan, Brian. Yeah, he got squabbles, Devin.
Yeah. Keyshawn won't catch him.
I think you got to throw 3-4 punches at Devin to catch him, because the first 2 not gonna land. They're not gonna land, but that last one might. That's how you got to treat it. 3, 4, 5 punches. First couple, they're not getting in. They're gonna get blocked. They're gonna get slipped, but maybe the last one to get in.
Like with Norris.
Oh shit, that's cigar talk on the TV. Yo, I thought I was bugging. That's cigar talk. Shout out to him, yo. He on TV. That's dope. I am a fan of seeing motherfuckers come up in the game. I ain't gonna front.
Cigar talk.
That's cigar talk, bro.
I look at his hairline.
Yo, his shit look like Pap shit.
Wow, yeah.
His shit look like Pap shit. Yo, Salita look like a Jewish Spock, yo. He don't look like Jewish Spock. Sugar. Motherfucker got that Count Chocula.
You better stay away from Floyd.
Count Chocula.
You see, he got that Count Chocula.
Oh, I like Count Chocolate. It's a good cereal, man.
That shit's good, bro. Whatever happened?
Country, I thought you said you like Frankenberry. Quit lying.
Oh, I like Frankenberry also. I like all 2. Blueberry as well, man. I ate all those cereals.
Boy, Naji, I can't believe it.
Yo, you know what shit is good? Fruity fucking Pebbles, bro.
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
Those are the best ones, man.
I'll buy a whole box of those.
Fruity Pebbles and it'll slice the roof of your mouth. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Captain Crunch. In
Oh
the
god,
summer,
yeah, I love.
That, bro.
I
Yeah,
used to love the
in
pure
the
Crunchberry boxes, though, man.
Hey, Jules,
Captain
you want to hear a
Crunch.
funny ass?
Wait. Not before I finish my sentence. I don't. Captain Crunch in the summer when the milk is really fucking cold. That shit is bliss, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is bliss. Go ahead, Ignacio.
100%.
I was gonna say, I heard the funniest shit about Captain Crunch. I couldn't stop laughing. Uh, Ice Cube's son said that fucking Captain Crunch's name is HM Crunch, and that apparently the HM stands for Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Nah. Yo, what?
I was like, what?
I mean, he do got that. You see that hat he got? Like you can tell
Yeah.
he got
I
that
mean,
head.
that is like an explorer's fucking hat, so it does kind of make sense.
Where the fuck was Captain Crunch going? To India?
Who knows?
Probably. Was he British?
I don't
I
know.
think he was. He looked
Captain
British to
Crunch
me.
transformed from
I
King
still remember
Vitamin to
seeing a
Captain
sticker
Crunch.
with him with the saying that
Is,
said, "I may
is
be
that
slow,
what that
but
is that what that was, Herb? He was King Vitamin. You sure, Vita King?
Back in the days, King Vitamins were Captain Crunch. King Vitamin went off the market, then Captain Crunch came along. Basically the same taste, but Captain Crunch a little bit more rich. You could tell they put a little bit more into it. So, but King
A
Vitamins
little
was
bit more sugar.
yeah, the same shit.
Did he used to wear a crown?
Yeah, the crown. Yeah, the crown had
Yo, I
spoons,
remember that
had
shit.
spoons
Yeah, I
on the top of
remember.
the crown. The crown tips with spoons.
Wow. Shout out to Misael. I think Pitbull would have cracked Dev and Ryan at 40. I would agree with you, Misael, but I keep remembering that Cabrera fight. He looked like dog shit in that Cabrera fight.
Rayo outboxed him. I mean, come on. You don't think those guys could outbox him?
That's
You
how
know
you
what-
know that he's a that's how you know that he's a low level pressure guy. Cause like yo fam, Cabrera was making you look retarded, right? Like Cabrera, Giovanni Cabrera.
Hey, did you guys ever have Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh yeah, bro.
That was that was one of my favorites, man. Put the IV in
You
my
know
arm,
what? You know
man.
what I thought was. You know what I thought was disgusting. Country,
What?
Rice Krispies. That shit is gross, bro.
What's gross
I
about
like
it?
those.
Cocoa Rice
I
Krispies
didn't-
is the shit.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't like.
Cocoa
I
Rice
didn't like.
Krispies
No, I
good.
didn't like them shits. I didn't like them shits.
Dude, all you had to do was add a bit of sugar to it.
Yeah,
man.
or
I don't want to
or
do
Nesquik.
country. I
you
don't
know?
want. You know what? Now you know what shit was underrated that I don't even see no more. Honey Smacks with the
I
honey.
was literally about to bring that up. I was gonna say, Jules
Shit, yo.
is a
Honey
sugar
Smacks?
smacks motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I still
Dumb
get those.
Hey, they're
shit.
still around.
I think
man.
yeah,
They
Get
still
those.
and I think
sell 'em.
y'all were talking about King Vitamin D.
I think they
That's
call
the
them
original.
something else now, though. They changed the name on them shits too.
Yeah, because I don't see the commercial. Like you remember, here come on the Honey Smacks bear was high as shit. Y'all
His name
remember?
is Sugar Bear.
He was high
Yeah.
as shit though. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I remember he was real relaxed. Like,
Yeah, well,
hey,
super
kid,
sugar.
Never that sugar
He
green.
high as shit, yo.
Yeah, the sugar bear was cool though, man.
Oh
He had
my
that
God.
sweat. He was sporting that
tight
Yeah,
sweat.
ass-
but his exactly. He had that tight ass shirt and his eyes was low, like he was behind the bus.
Why did the shirt gotta be tight, Jules?
Sure
Oh,
was
the shit
tight.
was well tight, bro. He's smoking
tight.
behind the bus.
Yo, yo, did y'all see what the
The
ring
chest
posted?
full of weed smoke.
For real, yo.
Puffed up.
Go ahead,
Never,
defeat
he
it.
never let it out.
Yeah, did y'all see what the ring posted earlier about Mexico versus the world card?
No,
Bro, they
What'd
had
they say?
but they had just potential matchups. Like they had Shushu versus
Man,
Figueroa.
them niggas are-
Then they had Pitbull versus Dalton Smith, which I love that fight. They obviously had Canelo versus Billy. Well, they had a pretty good lineup. Solid lineup.
Pitbull versus Dalton Smith is the one that needs to happen because Pitbull been interim for like what 2 fights? Been interim for like 2. That's a good fight. Like
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm
do
tired of that motherfucker Pitbull, man.
I'm gonna say I think Dalton knocks him out.
Oh
Nah.
yeah,
Style,
I think
yeah,
Pitbull is
yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
Nah,
I'm telling you, te lo estoy diciendo. The styles, bro. Pitbull gonna run right into some shit. I'm telling you.
nah. This Pitbull we're talking about,
I
Okay,
bro.
mean,
I'm
Pitbull
not.
okay.
got a chance.
I'm
Don't get me
not.
wrong. He got a
I'm not
Te
the
chance,
lo voy a
but
biggest.
decir.
he could get
Uh,
he
No,
could
te
get
lo voy
knocked
a
out.
decir. Esto es la cosa. If the fight happens in Britain, keep your money in your fucking pocket. If it happens, you see what happens when Mexicans go to Britain. Brits get fucked up when
yeah.
Mexicans go to Britain. But if
And
they
you
do
see,
that card in Saudi, if they do it in Saudi, te lo estoy diciendo, Dalton knocks him out.
Nah.
Yeah. Bro,
He
you didn't
beats
see he
up.
was getting hurt. You didn't see he was getting hurt in the fucking Fierro fight. He's getting
He,
hurt.
yeah, but
Getting
that
wounded.
Fierro's
He's in
he's
denial
another
right now.
Mexican, bro. Nah, I'm not even a Pitbull fan. You know, the motherfucker ain't even got no jab. You know, he's all hooks. That's it. But Dalton ain't beating Pitbull, bro. He's not.
My dude, he knocked out Matias. He not knocking out Pitbull. He
My
knocked
bad,
out
bro.
Matias, fam.
I forgot the
but
defensive wizard that
Pitbull head is a
Matias
little
is, bro.
harder than
Come
harder than
on, bro.
Matias.
Wait, and fucking Pitbull is fucking Pernell Whitaker?
No, he's not. But y'all's
Right.
making it seem like Matias
Matias
is
got
some
that
kind of
thin
a sweetie
Donald
or
Curry
some shit.
jawbone,
No, pero
and
I'm not saying Matias is an amazing boxer. I'm saying he's a big guy. He's bigger than Pitbull. Same
Matias is
style.
better than Pitbull, I think. Yeah, I think
Same
so.
style. He hit harder than Pitbull. And Dalton took his punches and knocked him out. I'm like, yeah, he's knocking out Pitbull. But like I said, if it's in Britain, I'm not fucking with it. If it's in Saudi, remember, Mexico versus the world is for Saudi. All right, if it's in Saudi, I got Dalton. Yeah, I got Dalton.
Hey, that's a solid fight though. That's a good one.
It's a good
That
ass
needs to
fight.
happen.
And
Like, I don't.
you think what's his name Mauricio is gonna let it happen? You think he's gonna let the WBC
The
champions fight?
global, the WBC. I told you, my motherfucker say that shit. Motherfucker say that shit like eating pussy. WBC. The BC. You know what I'm saying? Chris
'Cause
had
it's
that.
funny, too.
Chris had that motherfucker like this, like yo, stop asking me about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Chris had that motherfucker hot in the collar, bro. Why
For
are
reals,
you?
man.
Why are you picking on me, Chris Manix? Stop. 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 You know what I'm saying? But
That
Didn't
motherfucker, yeah, bro. That motherfucker's fucking.
didn't he say like read the rule books or some shit like that?
yeah, some bullshit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
some
saying?
shit
But
like that. The manual booklet or some I don't know, some shit, yeah.
the shit, what needs to happen is the fighters gotta stop going that route. It begins and it ends when the fighters stop going that route. Go to WBO route. Get the WBO or the IBF. Stop giving them dudes your money. You won't have that problem. That's how you solve it. When they stop fucking with you and they stop giving you sanctioning fees, then you're gonna have to straighten up your act. Then you're gonna have to. But until they do that, it's just gonna be more of the same. It's gonna be more of the same. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Jules is gonna go take a bacon break.
oh, that motherfucker smoke me some weed.
Me too. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. I need Zeus for the
Oh
fucking
man, yo,
take
this
this
new
shit
fire
over,
stick I
bro.
got is the shit, y'all. Oh my god.
I
Oh
love the
my,
fire stick,
I can't
bro.
believe it.
I love the fire stick, bro. Is it jailbroken? Oh, it hurt.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Herb got fucking got.
Damn. Al got him.
Nah, this fire
God
stick
damn.
is hot. I got, man.
Hey Herb, can you hear us?
It came all the way from like North
Oh, that boy
Carolina somewhere.
gone.
Somebody mailed it to me.
Yeah, Herb can't hear us, man.
Yo, it hurt.
Herb,
He looking for porn right now. No, but does anybody else have a fire stick?
I got one. I haven't like programmed it yet.
Oh, you should definitely jailbreak it, bro. It takes about 12 minutes. Yeah, they teach you how to do it on YouTube, bro. It's pretty
Okay.
amazing.
Do me a
It's
favor,
pretty
shoot me
amazing.
the video on how to do that, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you could just look it up, bro, and then they'll even. It's so advanced, you could actually look at the programs on Netflix for free.
Wow.
It's yeah, it's pretty good. Free movies, fights. You know about the fights. Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, because I bought one a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
Mine
haven't done nothing to it yet. I got distracted. So
Yo, so I saw that Spence and Zoo's gonna happen all the way in June. Like, what the fuck? That's a long time away.
Is that a PBC card or is that over there the other fucking
No,
card?
it sounds like it's gonna be no limit.
is it gonna be Vegas or Australia?
Australia.
Damn. I think somebody on Twitter was like, "How come they're doing the A side like that?" Man, come on, bro.
Hilarious that you get your ass kicked in your last fight and you're the A side.
Yeah, man. So Spence ain't the A side no more. Like, oh, come on,
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
come
I
on.
mean, PBC's not the ones putting up the money for that fight. That's for
Yeah,
damn sure.
I don't know.
that's really a pick 'em fight.
Dumbass.
If I'm being honest, that's really a pick 'em fight. Cause damn,
Hey,
that's
you can hear me? Real talk.
uh, it's
Real
undefeated,
talk. You
bro.
hear
But
me?
I can hear you, bro. It's undefeated. Yeah,
Herb, can
I can
you
hear you,
hear
bro.
us?
Undefeated.
Herb?
You can hear me?
Yo,
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you know something? When
What's up?
the guy that the coach was interviewing that was giving him all that info about Floyd, he had some mad old throwback pictures of Al Heyman giving Floyd his check, giving him checks. They were mad young. Floyd had no hair on his face. Al was mad tall and slim, had a head full of hair. I'm like, they've been doing business for a real long time.
Damn.
yeah, Herb, he was with Floyd was with Al like right at the beginning of the 2000s. That's when the whole fucking movement started because he got at that point that was when I think Al was the one that negotiated his contract with HBO to fight Diego Corrales. That's when they started working together.
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah. Because
Um,
remember what that motherfucker said the first time HBO offered him a contract extension when his contract was over after the Gennaro Hernandez fight. That motherfucker said they were trying to offer him quote unquote slave wages. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. How fucking dare you say some stupid shit like that?
like, wow.
I'm blowing in the future any fucking way.
Yeah. I was gonna say he ended up fucking spending all the money anyway.
Should have worked on slave wage. You would have probably appreciated it more and kept and took better care of it today.
Yep.
Dumbass.
I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna get shit from that settlement, quote unquote.
Bro, I have a feeling that what he wants is that he wants Showtime to pay him to go away. That's what he wants.
He want a lot of things. He want the Israeli guys to give him some money too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
keep
have a feeling that's why he's suing them.
But it
Oh,
ain't
you
gonna
kind of
happen.
like
Oh yeah, he see Paramount is back in boxing too. He like, they motherfuckers.
like a hush money or what?
They gonna do their thing.
No, I just think he just like I think he thinks that by suing them and that they don't want the negative publicity that they'll just pay him to go away. That's what I think he like a payment to just here, Floyd, shut the fuck up. Here's $40 million. Like, go away. You know, I think that's what he's looking for because he ain't never gonna get no $340 million. He's tripping because I guarantee you that Showtime has an army of lawyers who's gonna pull out all the books and they're gonna show all the fucking financials where they fucking all the money they had to spend to produce and get all that shit for all of his fights, bro. Like all that shit costs money. What does Floyd think that just because he fucking fights that all of a sudden he's entitled to all the money from the pay-per-views? Like, come on.
The
But
shit,
he was get-
no, the shit is the shit is I don't think he got any of the money from the upside of his pay-per-views, but there is something to that yeah, the fighters think that they're supposed to get everything as if it's not someone investing money in you. Like, Brody, the only reason you're on TV is because somebody made an investment in you. You're not entitled to all that shit because it's not your money paying for all that shit. It's somebody else's money.
And that's what I'm saying, Jules. He doesn't understand that at least 30 to 35% of that money goes directly to the cable network.
Exactly.
You know what fucked him
But
up too, Jules? Because check it out. When Al was giving him his checks, dude had pictures of Al giving him checks. Had a picture of it. They were mad young too. But Al give him his check, and Floyd would be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? This all I get?" Al said, "Nah, this right here goes to the tax people. This right here is yours. You'll get the rest of yours on the back end. Don't worry about it. You're
ex-
gonna get that." And so, and now, and Floyd didn't follow up on paying those taxes for 2 years straight. For 2 years straight, he
dude,
didn't do that
dude
shit.
is a bozo. Dude is a like dude is look, Al was robbing him. It's not that he wasn't, but generally it's like your dog. These are not things that you. These are not things that you let lie for years and years and years. You know what I mean? Like for you, like I said earlier, he was a grown man when he met Al. He wasn't a little boy. Yeah, I mean, when you got your checks from Al, you got your when you got your checks from Bob, you got the check. With Al, yeah, I'm gonna give you some now, some later. Like, nah, where's my money? You don't know him like that. You ain't known that man long enough to trust him that much. Where the fuck is my money? You should bro, like I said, you gotta to me, you gotta be retarded. Motherfucker couldn't nah, in my 20s, man. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. So
No.
instead of giving him the whole purse, he was giving him installments.
He's giving him he's paying him an allowance of his own money, bro. That's how dumb you are. This motherfucker really giving you an allowance of your own money. You a retard, bro.
Remember, he was giving Brona an allowance.
And people tried to justify it. No, because Brona be bugging. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, bro. What that
You
tell
know,
me is the same game that Al ran on them, he could run on your dumb ass. Because you was the one sitting here justifying that shit. You see what I mean? The same game that Al ran on Broner and ran on Floyd. If you were one of the people that was speaking up for Al, apparently he would have took your money too. Stupid motherfuckers.
you know who bit on that shit really hard, bro? Pause. Earl Spence, cause he
I
would
mean,
not shut
Logan
up about
posted
the
he never
back.
got paid in the exhibition
He
fight neither.
he wouldn't shut up about the back end money. The back end money, mind you. Al was the one that
You
told
ever heard
him to
that,
pay.
Jules?
What's his name?
Hold on, Undefeated talking. I don't know if you can hear him.
I can't hear him.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, Undefeated. Keep going.
Because Earl was the one that said that Al told him to pay Derek James like 300,000. That's it. Like, bro, you're not realizing if he's telling you to go cheap on your coach since the amateurs, you don't think he's robbing you too, bro?
Well, I
It's
mean, that's because te lo voy a decir. You know what it is?
uh
That's because y'all watched him double cross Oscar. Y'all watched him
oh
double
yeah.
cross Oscar, and he was doing business with Oscar heavy, and it never dawned on you. If he could double cross a dude, a business associate who he been working with for a minute, because he was over there for a minute. If he could do that, you don't think he could do it to you. It's like cuffing a bitch that was cheating on her man with you. It's like if she was cheating on her man when you met her, she won't cheat on you,
Yeah.
right? If you dealing with somebody who double crosses a business associate, you watched him do it. He's not gonna double cross you though, right? It won't be me, right? Okay, go ahead. I'm pretty sure he took some of Wilder's money. Any one of those fighters that have been on pay-per-view, the only exception, I think, and it's because this kid is smart, it's because boxing is a family business to him. The only one I think he didn't rob was Mikey. Only one I think he didn't rob. Mikey's smart. Mikey's good
Jules,
with money.
isn't it funny that possibly Floyd and Adrian Broner got fucked by Al Heyman, but he paid Chavez a check of $2 million after he paid his purse?
Bro, tú sabes lo que también, the common denominator with the guys who probably made off like bandits is they had representation at the time they went into the deal. Canelo starts dealing with the PBC. He's not some young fighter that doesn't know nothing about nothing. He was a business already. He already had representation. Mikey, Robert's not going to let his little brother get fucked. If Mikey don't know jack shit, Robert's not letting him get fucked. He knows the business, right? So Chavez, Bro, that's even if Chavez is a blithering idiot, like he has representation though. Even if he is a fucking moron, he has
Yeah.
representation. But the guys who didn't, Al was Floyd's representation. That's why you got fucked. That was your manager, lawyer, attorney, all that bull. That was what he
Advisor.
was.
Advisor.
He's
Right?
advising you to do this.
He's
Hey, I'm
advising
advising
you that you should let him rob you. That's the advice. Let me
Yeah,
rob
pretty
you.
much. In
Oh,
a nutshell.
Let me pick your pocket.
Opay. I'm Floyd. Opay. That shit
Oh,
is wow,
Lord.
bro. That shit
Man.
wow. Well, listen, yo, I got gym in the morning, so I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. I'm already sleepy.
All
right.
righty.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Hey.
Take it easy, man.
All right. Peace, everybody.
On that. See y'all on the afternoon boxing talks.